Hi there, it's Jo here from Creative Empowerment. Thank you for joining me today. Today's pick a card is a short reading. So this is a short and sweet message for you. The other thing that I wanted to share with you is that this is my 100th video. So I've got a completely different setup today. Not sure if I like it yet, but let's see how we go. And because it's my 100th video, my daughter said to me to do something a bit different. So what I'm doing is a giveaway. I am doing a half-hour reading giveaway. You need to watch your video or your pile or piles all the way through to the end to find out how to enter. We have 4 piles today, and then we have one card that is an overriding message for everyone, which I'll go to in a minute. Pile number 1, and it is a beautiful river stone. Pile number 2 is the selenite rod. Pile 3 is this beautiful little shell find. Pile 4 are some lucky Chinese coins. So this is a collective card, and this is a collective card of forgiveness. So when I was doing the pulls for each of these piles, I wanted to tap into the zeitgeist, and I don't even really understand what that word means. And sometimes my guides give me words that I don't even really fully comprehend. So the zeitgeist, just from what I think it is about collectively what we all need to focus on, or what's happening for us all. And this card is forgiveness, and it shows a female, and she is in this big pool, or on the edge of this big pool of quite a sort of tumultuous, big words, my guides want to use big words today, a big tumultuous pool of energy. And that pool to me feels very much like ether. It also feels very much like emotional stuff. So, our emotions. But there is also a lot of power here. These cards are really new to me, and I have no idea what the meanings are. And today I just needed to use them. So I'm going with the intuitive hit that I get rather than anything else. Now, this forgiveness feels like it is a chasm that most of us cannot walk through. We cannot get our heads around this idea of finding the right way of moving into forgiveness for ourselves and for others. So this may not be about other people. This actually could be about yourself. But this relates to everybody. So this is a key card for everybody at this time, and it is forgiveness. However that relates for you, the message is for all of us. Hi there, pile 1. If you chose the beautiful river stone, then this is your reading today, your short and sweet message from Spirit. So we all have the forgiveness card, and if you miss that, you'll need to go back to the first bit where it's pick a card selection and have a look at it, because I don't want to bore everyone, because I did say this was going to be short and sweet. So you've picked the inspiration card. What a fantastic card to pick. I'm going to place it up there. We have some tarot for you already. So I feel like pile 1, wow, there's some really interesting energies coming in for you at this time. It feels like your solar plexus are on fire. There is a lot of intuitive spark happening within you. The energy centers in your body are moving and processing a lot of old pain around self-worth, around self-esteem, and who you are in this lifetime. You are processing a lot of that stuff, and if it doesn't feel like that's happening yet, then you're about to. So that's the message there. And that's the overriding message for you for this reading. You have the 6 of Pentacles, or the 6 of Coins. So this for me talks about you rebalancing, and it feels like a karmic rebalance. Now, which is really strange, because the Pentacles cards are about earthly things, but the butterflies in this card are reminding me that what's happening on this level is a balance of karma from other levels and from other times and lifetimes. And I feel like you've been going through stages of karmic rebalancing, or rebalancing. And I feel like you're progressing really quite nicely, but as with a butterfly goes through transformation. So that transformation doesn't always feel that great. And that's, That's what you're experiencing here too. But this transformation that you're going through, there'll be times when it feels wonderful and you feel expanded, and then there'll be times where you feel contracted. And I feel like your energy and your money flow to you will also be mirroring this. So there'll be times when you're expanded and things feel like you've got your arms open wide and things are coming to you. And then you'll feel like that you're contracting and you've got this little small flow of energy, and you're almost trying to hide from things and they feel like they're too big over you. But this is a process, and this is the same as this card here. This is a healing process, but it's a karmic process that you're going through. For a lot of you, I feel like you've already done like 2/3 of this or 2/4 of this, and you're moving into this third quarter. You are entering into a new phase with something in your life, and it's something you're really, really passionate about, and you have some great ideas when it comes to this thing, this opportunity, this area of growth for you. For some of you, this could be around crystals, crystal healing, and you're very, very passionate about it. And it could be that this is working on yourself and your family and your friends. This could be that you're working on only yourself with this, whatever it is. But this is something you're really passionate about. You're really excited. You have some really great ideas of how you'll utilize this in your world and your life. And I just keep being drawn to the crystal. So there's some new beginnings around crystals. And we've got yellow here, and we've also got the solar plexus. So we're really working with your mind. Solar plexus in traditional Chinese medicine is related to the spleen and the liver. So getting rid of, past hatreds and petty jealousies, and working on calming the mind and excess worry and concern. And that's all that solar plexus, and we've got that sitting right underneath the Fool. So again, you're going into new territory when it comes to self and things about the self. Now, this is how you're moving forward, or where is it going? This is where is it going. Okay, so where is it going for you? You have slow and steady. So we've got the butterfly wings again, we've got the snail, and we have lots of transformation happening here in this card. And then we have storm fields. The storm fields come when there's a necessary shake-up in our lives. Doesn't always feel great, but it is a necessary shake-up. We have a lot of green here too, so I do feel like you are processing a lot of hatred, resentment, anger, bitterness, all that sort of stuff. And that feels related to this karmic cycle that you're going through. Slow and steady, just take it easy. Use these methods that you're finding to help yourself move through this time. Using crystals, using sacred geometry, whatever it is that you are fired up about and passionate about, this is for you. This is, not for me to tell you, and not for my guides to direct you, because this is a general reading. If you want to know more about your own personal situation, then please book a reading. They're in the comments in the description box below. We have storm fields. This is a necessary shake-up of something in your life. Now, this is like a storm that comes when you know things feel crap. So things are feeling crap in some area of your life. It feels around home, family, could even be work for some of you. And there is a necessary shake-up coming here. You will feel better. You won't feel great while it's happening. Let's not beat around the bush. But you will feel better after this storm clears. The storm is necessary. The storm clears away all of the crap that has been stopping you from moving forward. That is your reading for today. It is a short and sweet reading. The way to enter this win your own reading with me is to comment below what you found interesting, supportive, or challenging about this reading. And please, no negative comments. No one wants to read negative stuff. If you didn't like it, just move on. If you found you got value out of this reading, then please let me know what it was. Please like, share, and subscribe as always. But to enter this competition to win a 30-minute reading free with me, please let me know what it is that you got out of this reading. I will be checking the comments at the end of April, and selecting someone randomly who comments on this video, and they will be winning a 30-minute reading with me. So thank you so much for spending your time with me. Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing, and for commenting and entering this 100 video competition with me. Hope to see you again in the future. Bye for now. Hi there, pile 2. If you chose the selenite rod, then this is your reading today. This is a short and sweet message from Spirit. And as I mentioned in the beginning, at the pick a card stage, everybody got this card, forgiveness. If you need to go back and watch that, then please do. So selenite, they're giving a message. You need to protect yourself. You might want to consider gridding your bedroom with this, or your house. You don't need rods like this. You can buy little small chunks of it, available, everywhere. So you might want to consider some more protection around your home. Pile 2. Your card is protection and clarity. Okay, so pile 2. Protection and clarity. You need to protect your world is the message that I'm getting here. To bring through a clearer energetic system around you. That's that crystal ball there I'm seeing, that really need to wash away any negativity that is around you. And I'm feeling that in a really big way for you, pile 2. And now I'm going to pull some more tarot cards. So we've got the 3 of Cups coming in for you. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So protection is important. It feels like you have been going into circumstances and situations that feel quite transformative, because there's the butterflies here. So you're going into some heavy energies. And there we go, that's what we're going to take for you. You need to look after your own energetic protection. But during this time of transformation, because you're going through a big time of transformation, it's like you're earning your wings. So this card here, she has a set of wings on her back, but there's a tracing there. So it's like you're earning your wings in one way. So a big time of transformation for you. There's a link here to 3 people, or a partnership, something like that, collaboration. This card doesn't actually refer to those things, but that's the message that I'm getting. And I do see this card as a karmic card. So again, we have this karmic connection. Pile 1 had a karmic connection. So we've got this karmic connection here to 2 other people and yourself. And there feels like some family business going on for you. The family business feels like it could be over an estate, about an estate. And I've got a lot of cards for you, and I wasn't meaning to bring out a whole heap of cards, but this is what it is. So there's some issues going around with your family. There's a lot of people looking towards the past in your family. The protection message is coming up around family as well, to protect yourself around family, with the idea of the lineage of the family. So that's the male. We have female and male lineage, but I'm getting that it's the male side. So there's a protection here around the male side of the family. I know there's pretty specific messages. I'm just giving you what I'm getting. So this is a quick, short message from Spirit. There will be an end in sight to the things that have been keeping you up at night. You're very clouded in your thinking and your thoughts. It's really hard for you to clear, to get time where your thoughts feel calm, clear and centered. And this is affecting your whole energy. And I want to pick up this card again here. So protection, protection, protection. You need to cleanse your energy. Salt baths, things like that are really good for you, or good for anybody. You need to work out the ways that you can cleanse your own energy. This could be using essences. This could be using sage. Your heart energy is also really being tapped into by other people at this time. So again, this can be used to cut cords. There are lots of different ways of cutting cords. There is a particular lady that I follow. I don't actually follow her on anything, I shouldn't say that I go to her website, and she has this little prayer, she calls in the angels, to help you cut cords. So again, this is another thing that is needed for you. You need to cut cords with your body, in your body, around your body, and with the people in your life who are really pulling on your heartstrings. So what that means is they're making you feel guilty, ashamed, less than. There's a whole heap of things. This is all around solar plexus and heart. So I just keep seeing energy balls, and it's like you need to protect your energy. I can't stress it enough. Okay, so I wanted to pull a card because I don't understand the Lovers here, because it doesn't feel, well, the words I'm getting are protective. They actually feel like this ex of yours or current lover, or it feels like someone who's not in the center of the picture. It feels like a peripheral person. This person for you is actually someone who you can trust and can rely on. However, they could also be pulling you in a different direction. Now, the stork here in the education card feels like it's talking about how this person is soul family. Now, I know that that's a random message. I'm just going with what I'm getting today. They're just coming from spirit, and that's what I'm going with. So the stork is telling me that this person, that whether they're on the periphery or they're in your life, because it's a group reading. So if you want a personal reading, then please book one in the description box below. But this person is a meeting of minds for you. Whether they are in your life or supportive on the sidelines, they are a really good support for you. It feels, I'm talking about them being on the sidelines because it's in the reverse. It's not in that full-blown, in the light. But you've been with them many, many times before. They are a great soul teacher for you. And that's the stork. The stork is telling me about their connection and their family connection to you. While they are not part of this scenario that is playing out in the family, they are a great help throughout that. You are yearning for other things. You are wanting to be finished with this situation, with whatever's going on here. Particularly, the Nine of Swords, but it is coming to an end. You are dreaming of traveling or moving. I feel that you're really passionate about this idea of movement. And my lower dantian, or my sacral chakra, is really tensing, but it's in a good way. It's in a I know what I want way. And you know what you want. This is the Two of Wands, and I know you've been planning it. So now we're going to look at where to from here. And where to from here, we have the listening card with the elephant. So it's time to start listening to the messages that you're getting from spirit, those subtle nudges. You may be hearing bird song. You may hear a particular bird singing. You may overhear other people talking. And the message is really synchronistic. This is about listening to synchronistic messages, and this is the way forward for you at this time. There is a lot of stuff happening for you, pile 2. You need to cut the cords with the energies in your life. You are planning some big changes and a big move, whether that's some travel, or whether that's an energetic move in the sense that you're breaking from some family, or you're moving house or location, and that could be for business as well for some of you. Like I said, this is a general reading. Now, as this is my 100th video, I am giving away a half-hour free reading. How do you enter? You've needed to watch all the way to the end, and when you've watched till the end, I need you to comment on this video. So that's your entry into this competition. So I'd like you to tell me what you thought of this video, or comment on what I've talked about, how it made you feel, or what's happening in your life. You don't need to go into great detail, but a comment, and as always, a like, a share, and a subscribe to my channel if you're so interested. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again in the future. Bye for now. Hi there, pile 3. If you chose this beach find shell, then this is your reading today. Everybody got the forgiveness card, and if you would like to know what that means for you, then you'll need to go back to the start of the video into the pick a card selection, because I just don't want to go over old stuff, because I wanted to keep this short. So that's one of your cards apparently. So what have we got for you? Trust. Whoa, big energies coming into your life about trust, trusting spirit, trusting the universe, trusting that your path is going the way it's supposed to be. Trust is a really big thing for so many of us. I know it is for me. And here this is trusting that the divine, trusting that the light is guiding you. So let's have a look at your other cards here. Okay, where am I going with you? There, okay. And this card is at the end. Now we've got this card here, the Hangman reverse, and I will tell you the cards we've got. I just want to bring in a bit more energy, or a few more cards for you. Oh, they're saying no. No, that's it. All right, that's it. So, yeah, that's what we want. So we've got the Two of Cups reversed. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. We have the King of Swords, and we have the Hangman. So some really interesting cards coming, and we've got some other cards about the way forward. So now I talked about trust, and I talked about knowing that if things feel like they're really crappy in your life at the moment, or things feel like they're generally falling apart, you've had a relationship fall apart, if you are going through a relationship falling apart, or if you know that your relationship is on the rocks or about to fall apart or about to go through a process of separation, then I feel you need to trust the universe. Now I know that I'm feeling really sad, like I'm feeling so sad because I've actually lived this experience. So, you know, and I'm sure most of you have already at some point, but when this felt like it was going to last forever, this felt like it was made of stone, this felt like it was from the ages. We don't always know the plan. And I wanted to say they're God's plan, and I don't normally say that at all. But we don't always know the plan. And sometimes we just have to trust that what's happening is happening for the right reasons. And you've picked this this shell, and this shell goes around and round and round and round. But it's also it's like the pie. It's like pie. It goes around and around and around and around, and it keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So if you're interested, have a look at that. The Wheel of Fortune is showing you that you're going to need quite a lot of courage at the moment to walk through into this period of time that you're going into. Again, the trust is coming in here. The Wheel of Fortune is showing up in the reverse position because you're either about to go through a really crap time, and I normally don't do that. I'm normally much softer when I do this, but today it's like short and sweet, but I don't know if I'm doing sweet, so. But it's a big time for you. You're ending a karmic cycle, and whatever lessons you're learning now, it doesn't mean they're going to stay that way, because there's a message here that it's like, it feels like almost like your life is on hold, which is the Hangman a little bit, that your life is being put on hold, but it's also going through a massive transition. But part of you it's like, it's just holding, it's like a holding pattern almost. The King of Swords, there will be clarity around this situation and what's happening. The clarity will come. There will be some quite definitive, divisive, I'm going to use that word because it came. I was going to say decisive action, but there could be some action that causes a big division in your life, because I do feel like that with the King of Cups. The Two of Cups reversed, I do feel like there's going to be, and so the King of Swords also could be talking about communication that comes, which is decisive. It's quick action. It's and it can be really divisive, and it can cause quite a bit of conflict. That's what I'm seeing here. The Hangman is coming in to show you that this is a time for you to not only pause, but there's a change of thinking needed. But the other thing that I'm seeing here with this card for you is the growth that's going to happen in this time. There is a lot of growth happening, which you probably don't want to hear right now. Sorry about that, pile 3. But the Hangman is showing up to show you that you're going through a big period of soul's growth, which I'm sure you already know. And the main message here is for you to trust. The forgiveness card here will be coming in very, very much for you. And I feel like you'll need to forgive Spirit, God, whoever you trust, or whoever your trust is wavering on, because I feel like your whole world is being turned upside down and you don't feel like you can trust anybody or anything, because this thing felt like it was going to last the test of time and through the ages. Now, where is this going? We have sad embrace. So we have that you're going to spend some time in, really exploring the depth of your emotions. And I do want to bring in another card for you because I don't want to leave you with that, pile 3. But that's a 9. So we've got 10, we've got 9s. Now, a lot of cards are coming in here, which I wasn't going to read. My whole face is glowing, I feel like, but I am going to give you these because I am feeling this, and this won't be for everybody. So please, don't get your hopes up. But there is a possibility of a reconciliation here with this party. The commitment will need to be renewed, and it will happen on a different level. It's going to be, so there's those birds are working through a love knot, so they are upgrading, and what's showing up in both of these cards is the full moon. So the full moon releasing will be important for you to let go of all your feelings around this. And it's not hoping, praying for this. This is if it shows up for you. There are new beginnings coming in love. Now, I'm being really quick because this is a quick message, and I do apologize. Friendship with this person, if this is a reconciliation, and lighten your load. So what is coming for you, there is a potential for reconciliation, but it will only happen if it is right for you. This won't be for everybody. The sad embrace is you actually living through this experience and living through these feelings. The sad embrace is another full moon. A big strong message for you is to release at the full moon and set new intentions at the new moon for new beginnings around love. And there is quite a lot of transformational energy happening around this relationship for you. As this is my 100th video, I am giving away a half-hour free reading with me. To enter, you need to comment down below, and please, no negative comments. If you didn't like this video, then just keep scrolling. There's 100 million more. I'll be drawing it at the end of the month, so it'll be the 1st of May. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please like, share and subscribe if that resonates with you. Hope to see you in a video in the future. Bye for now. Hi, Pile 4. If you chose the Chinese coins, lucky coins, then this is your reading today. This is short and sweet messages from Spirit, and everybody has the forgiveness card. So if you skipped the start, please go back and listen to the aspect of forgiveness that we're all working through. Now, this first card is the most pervasive energies that are happening in your life at this time, and it is the Strength card. So you're working through something where you're going to require strength of character, strength of will, strength of purpose. We've got what appears to be a full moon behind this person. So again, and then you've pulled the full moon. So the full moon may be important to you, maybe full moon releasing. So it feels like you've been going through a really tough time with the 8 of Swords. You feel like there's something has been feeling like it's imprisoning you, feels like restricting you, stopping you from moving forward in some way, in shape or form in your life. And obviously this is a group reading. If you would like to know more about your personal situation, then please book a reading with me in the description box below. So something feels like it's been holding you back. But I feel like with it showing up in the reverse position, I feel like it's ready to move, but it's not moving yet. I really have a strong feeling about that. It's ready to move, so the energies around you are starting to move, but it hasn't shown up in your life yet, and you're not feeling this yet. So, like, you really are not feeling this yet. The Page of Cups, I love the Page of Cups, and he's coming to talk about creativity, artistic endeavors. He is also talking about random synchronicities showing up in your life. And it's like, I feel like now is a really good time for you to be ready and open and willing for random stuff to show up in your life, and to trust that it's going to be the thing that you need to show up in your life. And this isn't wanting, hoping, praying that X will turn up in your life, whether that's an X or whether that's money or finances or whatever this is. This is you trusting that intuitively, knowing that something is coming to you that is going to be the right thing for you, that will be the thing that helps you release this blocked, stuck feeling that you have been feeling. The full moon will be a good time to release anything that you feel like is holding you back, because at this point in time, what I'm getting is that there was something holding you back energetically, but it's now been, well, it's not been released, it's being released. But the thing is, you can keep hanging on to this if you keep holding on to it. If you keep choosing to think that this is your struggle, this is the stuff you have to put up with. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, this card is a card of where we're contracting and holding on to energy, and this is in the reverse, so this is things are starting to flow. So that is on the earthly level. So we have our cups here, we have our swords, and then we have our pentacles in three ways in your life. So emotionally, mentally, and on the earth plane, things are starting to move. So we've got all these things happening in your life, and I just had this feeling of freedom around my base chakra at the back. So for me, this is like it's showing up for you in the real world, and if it's not yet, then it will be. But you have the ability to stop it, to stop the flow. For most of you, you are going to move through this feeling of freedom. You are going to have, you're going to feel on top of the world. The world's talking about the end of a cycle that you've been going through, and it feels like you've been going through a really shit cycle, which is why you've had to have this strength. But the world is coming here to show you that, everything's moving in the right direction. You are ending out that cycle. It's over. It may not be showing up in your real world, and you need to trust, and maybe one of the other piles was also drawing you. But the Ten of Cups is coming here to show you that this is really, you're ending out a cycle and you're moving into a really great cycle for you. This is a great cycle for family, for relationships, for feeling like your cup is filled up, feeling like, you've got everything. So when this happens, don't second guess it. Don't say, oh, but yeah, this is too much. Now what happens if. Don't do that to yourself. That is this thinking, and that is that imprisonment of the mind. Don't go back there. Where is this going for you, pile 4? We've got come together in the reverse, and we have wide open. So again, these are showing me the resistance that is still coming up for you. So this strength for you is you being strong enough to understand or to know, and there's a lot of feline energy in this strength card. So there's all these cats. Lady is holding all these cats. So this is having the strength and the courage to know that intuition, this this shadow side, that all of this sort of the stuff that you can't see is actually there. This is you knowing that at one level and believing it, and not listening to the outer reality of your world. Coming together, this does feel like your life is coming together, your relationship is coming together, and it feels like the earthly plane is coming together for you. But it is still in the reverse because you still have things to work through. So this is showing you that this is what's going to come. But you have the power to stop all of this. Just let me tell you that. Wide open. Your life is opening up. Your life is opening up to the possibilities. But again, it's in the reverse. So you have the power to stop this. Now, I know that comes with a really heavy weight, that there's a real burden with that, with what I'm telling you there. But the thing is, if you don't take responsibility for your own life and for your own happiness, then every time something crap happens in your life, you'll be going back into that pattern. You'll be going into the pattern where I need luck in my life, instead of I am in control of my life, and I understand that my thinking is a thing that keeps me stuck. My thinking stops opportunities, possibilities coming to me. And when you start changing your thinking, then this is what's coming into your world. You've got coming together. Things are coming together. Things through synchronicity will come together for you. And wide open, all these different possibilities that you never knew were there. So that's what I'm seeing for you today, pile 3. Thank you for watching your reading all the way to the end. Now, as this is my 100th video, I am giving away a free reading today. Now, all you need to do is enter is comment below, and I want to hear what it made you feel. So if you can relate to this video, then great, let me know about that. If this has brought up things for you that are challenging you, then great, let me know that too. If you want to comment something negative, then just keep scrolling. There's millions of videos on YouTube. I'm sure you can find someone else that you can relate to. But if you have related to this video, please let me know and you go in the draw to win a free reading with me. I will be drawing it on May the 1st. So you've got till the end of April to comment, like, share and subscribe as normal, please, to help this video get in front of more people. Thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you in a reading in the future. Bye for now.